Welcome to today's show. It's June 23, 2026. CERN on the QT. June 23rd is 6.23 and 6 to 3, making 2/3 to 1/3. June 29th is 6.29, and that voices as 6 to 9, making 6/15 to 9/15. In Europe, it's 29.6, and that is 296. 9/6 represents the woman and man back to back. On June 29th, 2026, CERN will enter its third long shutdown and will remain shut down until June 2030.
Oh boy, because whenever CERN shuts down, there's always things that happen. So in the past, during these extended shutdowns, there were significant shifts in the geopolitics, finance, culture, even in the sky. And the shutdowns seem to precede and coincide with great changes in and on the world stage. When CERN entered its second long shutdown from 2018 to 2022, the worldwide scamdemic happened, 9/11 debacle, and the lockdowns, everyone stay in your room, the breakdowns of supplies, the hyperinflation, printing of money, political cartoonishness, corruption, and many other strange events and anomalies took place without anyone even recognizing it.
The timing of CERN's third shutdown is quite suspicious. The move comes at a time when AI infrastructure is being scaled aggressively, wars are escalating, and governments are going digital. America is approaching its 250th birthday, and as CERN prepares to build an even better particle collider. Some believe that between now and 2030, the world will again experience great changes, adhere to knowledge of reality and natural order to personally progress with what unfolds. This about the D wave. Is devil wave?
Is D wave the devil wave?
Is D wave the devil wave? It was Gordy Rose who said his D-wave quantum computers are able to summon the old ones of Kevorkian fame and tsunamis of demons.
Tsunamis.
Oh yeah, the tsunamis.
So he said the old ones were coming with D-wave, and the tsunamis of demons were coming.
And that standing next to a D-wave machine is akin to standing at the altar of an alien god.
Oh wow, he said that publicly? Did anybody hear it or care? What does he do now?
He runs Kindred and the humanoid robots company.
Oh, so he left D-Wave to become president of a humanoid robots company?
Oh no.
Do you think he took any D-Wave stock with him?
Yeah. The quantum computer resembles an inverted Tower of Babel. It also looks like the map of Dante's Inferno, or the different layers of hell where Satan is trapped in ice at the very bottom. Interestingly, quantum computers are kept extremely cold, near absolute zero temperatures to operate properly.
Is that because they're hooking up with Satan?
And we opened up a chat room to see what would happen. And we started with, what's shaking?
And I answered, I don't know, because I don't see nobody looking. But I guess the complex is the preferred choice to its source, the simple. You know, complex is a short form acronym for COMPLEX. Complex. So as you morph the phrase complex into a rapid tongue, it becomes a word, complex. But its meaning is in its origin. Complex. That's the complex. You're coming here now to pull X, the target. So that's the complex. The simple is the SIM plus the pole. The SIM, SIN, is the reality bending power that you have. And the pole is the same pole that appears in compole X. When you base this word complex and simple, you remove the vowels and any duplicates. You have CMPX versus SMP.
And that equals 8 entities. MP is the common, and MP equals magnet pull. Com plus pull plus X versus sim plus pull. So, someone asked a question. God sends you to hell, you escape. You've gone against his command. You really think he'll let a fugitive like you into heaven? And someone else wrote, escape is escape. Must be Superman.
Well, to the first feller, God, quote unquote, is an operating system, an OS, from our perspective, and it certainly is not a persona or a judge.
And
Escape guy.
yeah, the escape guy, Superman, he said, wait, so you aren't Christian, but you believe in Dante's Inferno and Satan?
Say 10. You mean like say 10, the binary duality system? Or did you mean say 10, the binary system of AI? By the way, religions are political animals. They only chase away the truth of our existence.
And they said, are you ever going to give evidence for your beliefs? And someone else wrote, this reminds me of how those doomsday dates were calculated, just connecting random dots, LOL.
Ha ha ha, but I own what I have.
The other said, which is?
Well, for example, the word omega means transitions, and by happenstance, it's the 24th and final letter of a day. In other words, related to 24 hours in a day.
And the response was, no, it doesn't. If anything, it means ending, final, ultimate.
Think of the word concern. Con means coming together to gather, and CERN is based on the ancient god named Cernullius. Because the CERN, the actual thing called CERN, is the lead particle collider for Earth, but it's in Chicago, not Belgium. The one in Chicago is the largest and the leader of all the other ones.
And they said, cool. And the other said, you're saying God is an OS, an operating system, but Satan is an actually trapped figure?
Say 10 or say 10 is an operating system of interference. As far as the CERNs go, they're not just in Switzerland or Belgium. There's hundreds of them. And by the way, these data centers are like CERNs all by themselves. USA has more data centers, over 5,000, than all data centers around the world combined.
And they said 10, as in 2 in binary or 10. How is that an operating system?
It means on-off.
Oh, just binary in general, they said?
Not in general, it also means duality.
Someone else said, can the impossible become possible?
Look here. I am possible makes the phrase I am possible within the word impossible. Perfection is actually perfection itself, but in form.
And someone said, I too enjoy using a word to define itself.
Well, I'm sorry, Junior, but you missed your cue, so you're going to have to go back to the queue.
I think you missed the last bus to the loony bin. And someone else said, impossible means I am possible? And they said, I thought it meant im or in possible or not possible. Next, he'll say the atheist means a theist.
Well, maybe you didn't know, but a theist is a good thing. And the word immortal means I am mortal. or I am mortal.
My response was, so it means the opposite of what it means? Got it. Very helpful.
Look here, little feller. The word escape is a combination of S, the meaning of the thought before the form, or the energetic nature of your being. S plus cape. When you acknowledge your format, you get the natural escape. S plus cape is a Latin phrase. You know the symbol S? It's a spinning 8.
And now we're going to broach the subject of the symbol K. So what is the significance of the K?
Well, it's 2 parts in its base format. The straight vertical line of virtue equals ice, and the bent lines equal fire. But they're merged by a mystery. It's magic K words. Literally. The notion of hell is an L-E-A-D, the element Led Zeppelin bloke, and Tavistock broke it to the M-asses, the masses, who led Zeppelin music in 1969. The L-E-D in the name of Led Zeppelin is referring to the leading or the led. Are you leading or are you the led? And if your Zeppelin is made of lead, then that's why you're glued to the ground. The stairway to heaven they sang about was the same stairway to the stars they were building in the Tower of Babel in Babylon. DC isn't the District of Columbia. It's a divine comedy, a vision of hell from Dante's Inferno and the down-low quantum technology.
And now we move on to the demands of evidence. And a chat partner said, do you have any evidence for any of this?
I guess none of my testimony was, but it has been written and studied by thousands of scholars and theologians.
And the response was, source? Also, I don't know if you're trying to support the CERN thing, the Dante's Inferno thing, or what.
Well, they're the same thing, so how you like that? But here's one. It's an entire essay and study of Dante's Inferno through the ages and translations. And here's another one to escape the vision of hell that Dante's Inferno provided, called the Human Energy Systems.
And their response was, I'm not looking for conclusions, I'm looking for evidence, which is what I asked for. Also, these are 400 to 200 pages long. Is there a specific part of it that is evidence?
Well, there's tons and tons of it, and stacks of evidence to escape hell in the link. Take your time.
And their response was, what hell?
Did you know that shores are beaches full of thou sand grains of those who came before us? In the silica. Ignore it to face peril. You know, agate really is a gate.
And their response was, the entire foreword here is about how science doesn't work and the author is not a scientist.
My only advice is keep pressing to win.
And they said, how hard is it to provide evidence for your claims?
Well, through observation, I know that you are 100% self-determined, and that is an observable reality.
And they said, so?
That's also spelled so, which means plant. Whatever you plant is what you grow.
And they said, determinism is true, so what?
That's a matter of perspective, the so what part anyway. I said each self is 100% self-determined in all matters.
They said, does that mean something different than determinism is true?
All I can say is feel the paradox.
And someone else with a dox. God sends you to hell, you escape. You've gone against his command. You really think he'll let a fugitive like you into heaven?
Well, let's have a game and see who can bend reality and make the best life possible.
And the next user said, faith generally means complete trust, confidence, or a strong belief in someone, something, or a system of religious doctrines, often without needing absolute proof. Faith doesn't mean believing in a religion or even a God. It's simply putting your trust into something. Therefore, part of religion is real.
Nobody said that faith wasn't real or that people didn't have strong beliefs or that people needed proof. Nobody ever said that people with faith needed proof. They don't need proof. All they need is a decree of some Gaia, and that's enough to lead them like an ox by the nose. So this is what's happening with faith, is some Gaia makes a decree, and then some other Gaia comes along with a heavy book and a scary stick and a robe, and he starts shaking it at you until you say, I have faith, I have faith.
And they said half truth, as in the faith, is the truth. Having faith is important, and the happiest people have faith.
Well, if they want to live their whole life ignoring things, then they'll live and die ignorant. So what I meant was faith in Jesus, an idol, or a deity. You know, the word religions is self-explanatory. It's RE for repeat, lig for tie down or bind, and ions, the wave functions that are provided by God itself. If you want to know God, God is knowable via its expressions. The God of the Bible is Hollywood. It's a God of power, not the designer of the universe.
We said and we said Scion is a stolen word. It means a human being. Z plus ion, and that reduces to ZN or UN.
Yeah, so in the uppercase, Z and N are the same symbol.
Yeah.
You simply have to knock one of them over to make it appear as the other. So if you knock an N over to the right, then it becomes the Z. But if you knock a Z over to the left, it becomes the N. So they have this contention, even though they're the same, they're formatted the same. But in lowercase case, the reason the U is the prime instead of the Z is because the U came before the Z.